The 2024 National Assessment of Educational Progress, frequently called the nation's report card, showed that American students' reading scores have continued their dramatic decade-long decline. Addressing this crisis has never been more urgent. Research confirms that interactive games can be a highly effective tool for bridging the achievement gap in reading, and that this approach is far more impactful when students play games that offer practice in precisely the same material that is being presented to them in class. But virtually all learning games available until now have been too general in their focus to help children master specific skills. When students are learning the hard G sound, for example, they would benefit the most from a game focused on words that include the letter G. In response to this issue, Sirius Thinking and the Success for All Foundation have created Game Changers, a comprehensive library of entertaining, research-proven, strategically targeted interactive games. Central to Game Changers is proprietary software that enables us to create unlimited versions of our games, precisely matching the granular learning objectives typically found in today's Science of Reading aligned curricula. Game Changer content is delivered via our custom-designed learning portal, which enables us to present our games in combination with similarly targeted and highly entertaining segments and music videos from Between the Lions, the Emmy Award-winning PBS literacy education show our company created and co-produced with WGBH in Boston, and with a rich selection of digital storybooks and animated flashcards to organize these varied assets into easy-to-use playlists by curriculum, objective, and/or by daily lesson plan, and to offer them to students over the web, at home, or in school at precisely the right moment to reinforce their learning. Furthermore, our software keeps track of kids' successes or failures wherever they access it, so teachers can instantly see which literacy skills individual students have mastered and which are giving them difficulties. Indeed, use of these playlists at home, an important feature of Game Changers that we call home links, motivates students to review what they've been working on in class and engages parents in reinforcing their students' learning. In the spring of 2025, a pilot study of Game Changers was conducted in 20 schools across 16 states, almost all located in high-poverty communities. 29 first-grade classroom teachers and 474 students participated in the study, which included a randomized control trial led by the Center for Research and Reform in Education at Johns Hopkins University. The feedback from teachers and students was overwhelmingly positive, and the results of the randomized trial were even more encouraging. Students assigned to the treatment group, those who used Game Changers, demonstrated over 3.2 months of learning over the 7.6 weeks the study was conducted, virtually 1.25 months more than the students in the control group, and the percentage of Game Changer students who showed full mastery of key first-grade phonics skills by the end of the pilot was more than 32% higher than that achieved by the control participants. In fact, in comparison to the impact of varied interventions for struggling elementary school readers as reported in a 2022 analysis, Game Changers was over twice as effective as previous technology-supported classroom instruction. These impacts suggest that the Game Changers program, if implemented widely, could make a significant contribution to addressing our nation's literacy crisis. We expect the first edition of Game Changers to be in use in approximately 1,000 schools by the end of the 25-26 academic year. We plan to release the product in the iOS and Android App Store as a direct-to-consumer product. And we are lining up additional distribution partnerships, including with First Books Marketplace, which directly reaches over 600,000 teachers. Given the results from use and responses from students and teachers, we are more certain than ever that Game Changers can play a meaningful role in helping to reverse America's decline in reading scores.